Hello everyone, I am Duo and welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are in a creative test world because I have designed a new redstone contraption. This is an automatic red mushroom block harvester for Minecraft 1.16, and it is a quite compact design. Not the most compact machine you've ever seen, but I still think is pretty awesome and worth showcasing. So real quick, I'm going to show you how to actually use this farm. Ignore that mushroom block entity up there, that's from a previous test. So you basically just stand here with bone meal in your main hand, a mushroom in your offhand. This has to be a red mushroom, otherwise the farm will not work. And then you just wait for the block to push out, and basically a mushroom will place, and you will automatically bone meal it yourself. And when the redstone pulses, you can see that piston magic happens, and the thing gets pushed out, and this podzol temporarily extends. The reason this isn't out constantly is because of a bug with the system where if these pistons are extending at the same time the mushrooms are growing, the mushrooms could actually replace the piston block. So this machine ticks approximately once every 30 seconds, and when it does, these mushroom blocks get pushed out into these formations here. When it reaches its maximum, it does not break the machine. I've tested it, it's fine. And if you just place some pistons like here, or like up there, to push them another direction, you can stock up more mushroom blocks before you have to remove them. And if you just want to turn the farm off, you flip this lever downwards and it finishes it. From this farm you get 3 formations. You get this one, which includes a bunch of the stem blocks. You get this one and this one, which are purely from the exterior of the red mushroom. And of course, simple enough to harvest it. You just need a Silk Touch axe, and you can pretty much instant mine this with, I think, a pretty low level of efficiency. Of course, you could also funnel these into a TNT blast chamber if you want red mushrooms, or the standard, like, non-blocky form of red mushrooms, and you know what? You totally can, but I prefer this farm for red mushroom blocks, because they're quite a pain to get in the normal game. Real quick, I'm going to hop into creative and show you exactly how this thing works. So when this redstone pulses, or this redstone etho hopper clock pulses, this torch will send out a signal which this thing here will extend, just so the pistons have time to do their thing, and just so the machine doesn't break. So this redstone signal leads into this double piston extender here. So yeah, this will double extend and then pull back. This happens all the way around to this side as well. And then the redstone goes up a little bit of a staircase after a little bit of a delay, and it goes back round and activates these things. These blocks will get pushed out and then push them up just 1 block more. So any blocks up here will then, after a certain amount of delay, push those blocks outwards. And this obsidian block basically stops the redstone contraption from breaking. So after those pistons extend, there is another comparator burnout clock, which funnels a signal down here into this podzol block with a piston down here. And what this does is actually pretty simple. So I had a bug, like I said, I think I said earlier, that when I grew a mushroom while these were extending outwards, that the red mushroom blocks would actually replace the pistons, which was definitely not a good thing. So I had to try and make that not happen by making sure that I'm only able to grow the mushrooms when these pistons are down. For the stem pusher here, the thing is with mushroom blocks is that you need airspace all the way up the stalk area in order to be able to grow red mushrooms. So we need to push the old stem out of the way. And the way we do that is with 4 pistons like this, and a quartz block with a sticky piston behind it. The reason we use a sticky piston with a block is because red mushrooms, of course, replace pistons when grown, which is a big pain, so it cannot replace quartz blocks because it's a solid block. So if the piston pushes that out, then it should be totally fine and it can retract like that. All in all, this took about maybe 10-11 hours to design. If we go into my other creative test world, we can see just how many failed attempts I had before I found the correct solution. We can see that this is the very first attempt where I tried to compress the mushroom before pushing it forward. Quite similar design using a whole bunch of pistons, but as you can see, the pistons kind of broke here. And then I tried that a whole bunch of more times until I eventually came up with the idea of using flying machines. And as you can see, flying machines are a big pain. One timing issue caused the whole thing to break. And I wanted a more robust design, so I eventually scrapped the whole flying machine idea. And all of that led up to the design we have right here, right now. So I will be leaving a world download in the description to this world here, so if you want to build this in your own worlds, feel free to copy it down, use Schematica, whatever you need to do. I feel like this is my most robust and complex redstone project I've ever done, or ever designed myself, and I think it paid off really well. If you found this video helpful, or you did somehow enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and maybe subscribe for more. But anyway, I am Duo, and I will see you all hopefully in the next video.